Whoa! Here for a rematch?
Trust me, Zuko. It's not gonna be much of a match.
When it comes to waterbending in Avatar: The Last Airbender and The Legend of Korra, there's just so much to love. The way each bender easily shifts the element between solid, liquid, and gas is mind-blowing. In the right or wrong hands, waterbending has the potential to be one of the most powerful abilities in the Avatar world. So today we're ranking the strongest waterbenders in the series. Just so we're clear, there will be no bloodbending, no healing, and no Avatar state. Just pure, unfiltered waterbending. And trust me, some of these placements might surprise you.
Study closely.
Starting off at number 12, we've got Hama.
Sorry to frighten you. My name is Hama.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Hama's infamous for bloodbending, but hear me out. Strip that away and she's still an impressive waterbender with decades of experience. Hama's creativity really stands out in how she pulls water from sources most would never think of, like plants or even the air. That's some serious outside-the-box thinking.
That was incredible! It's a shame about the lilies, though.
But compared to the powerhouses we'll get to later, she just doesn't have the scale to climb higher on this list.
My work is done.
At number 11, we have the Foggy Swamp Benders.
Hey, you guys are waterbenders.
You too? That means we're kin.
These guys often get overlooked, and yeah, I know they've got rocks for brains.
What'd you say that for? Well, we are. But you don't have to tell them that.
But their deep connection with nature allows them to bend in a raw, instinctive way. Remember when they took down Appa and made Team Avatar feel completely off balance? That's not something just any waterbender could pull off. They're resourceful and know how to use their surroundings to their advantage, mixing water with vines and plants for a fighting style that's unpredictable, direct, and effective.
Hey, you! Where you been?
Communing with nature.
Sliding into number 10 is Kaya. Being Katara's daughter already sets high expectations, and Kaya didn't disappoint, even though she didn't grow up in a time of war. Her extensive training and travels shaped her into a well-rounded bender. Kaya shows impressive control over waterbending, shifting smoothly from fluid water whips to powerful blasts. The way she held her own against Red Lotus members proves she's no pushover and shows her adaptability in high-pressure situations. Though she doesn't rank higher on this list, her mastery of traditional waterbending forms earn her a well-deserved spot. Number 9 goes to Amon.
Hello, Amon, sir? I think there's been a big misunderstanding.
Even without his ability to take away people's bending, Amon was a top-tier waterbender. We didn't get to see much of it, but the moments we did were powerful. His sense of timing was incredible, and he could bend with such speed that he easily dodged attacks. Coming from the Northern Water Tribe and spending years perfecting his skills in secret made him a truly formidable opponent.
He's waterbending!
He is a bender.
The scar's fake!
The Avatar was telling the truth.
Next, we have Tonraq.
I put you away once, Zahir, and I'm going to do it again.
If there's one thing to know about Tonraq, it's that he's a powerhouse. As a former general and leader of the Southern Water Tribe, he has both strategic expertise and serious combat skills. Instead of the classic waterbending approach, Tonraq leans more on his brute strength and an aggressive style to overpower his opponents. With quick reflexes to match, this makes him a very tough opponent to face. He's shown this by taking down multiple Northern Water Tribe soldiers, battling his own brother, confronting dark spirits, and even holding his own against Zahir for a while. Coming in at number 7, we have the Northern Water Tribe twins, Desna and Eska. These two share an eerily synchronized fighting style and know how to overwhelm their opponents with perfectly timed, coordinated attacks. Their stoic personalities might make them seem less dangerous at first, but trust me, when things get serious, you don't want to be on their bad side.
You ruined my wedding!
On top of that, their adaptability in battle and sharp strategic thinking allow them to catch opponents off guard. Desna and Eska have shown time and again that underestimating them is a big mistake.
Hello, my feeble turtle duck.
Coming in at number 6 is Tarrlok. Tarrlok may be best known for his political career and scary blood-bending abilities. But even without those, his waterbending was nothing to laugh at. He had precision and the skill to switch between defensive and offensive moves almost easily. Tarrlok's bending was sharp, strategic, and powerful enough to put serious pressure on Korra during their confrontation. His ability to think on his feet and adapt his bending to different situations made him a formidable opponent.
Say goodbye to Republic City, Avatar Korra. You'll never see it again.
Number 5 is none other than Master Pakku.
Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you.
Pakku was the greatest waterbender of the Northern Water Tribe during Aang's time, and he's more than earned this spot on the list. His control over water is unmatched in terms of discipline and technique.
You're moving the water around, but you're not feeling the push and pull.
We saw his skills on full display during the siege of the Northern Water Tribe, where he single-handedly schooled some Fire Nation attackers, and it was breathtaking. Pakku's style is all about efficiency, with every move having a purpose and every strike carefully thought out. Master Pakku was an outstanding teacher. Not only did he train Katara, but his mentorship indirectly influenced future generations.
Katara, you've advanced more quickly than any student I've ever trained. You have proven that with fierce determination, passion, and hard work, you can accomplish anything.
At number 4 is Korra.
Who do you think you are?
Why don't you come and find out?
Korra is a force of nature, and even without tapping into the Avatar state, her waterbending alone is impressive enough to shake up this list. The way she bends water is aggressive, relentless, and full of raw power, perfectly matching her bold personality.
It's the big caboose!
Korra's combat style shows her strength and creativity, from lifting massive amounts of water to forming ice for both offense and defense. What makes Korra unique is her all-or-nothing energy. She throws everything she has into a fight, using raw power to overwhelm her opponents. But she's also skilled enough to adapt when needed, whether she's crushing ice blocks or forming ice spears. Korra's mastery of waterbending is truly remarkable.
You saved my life. Thank you.
Number 3 is Unalaq. Say what you want about his moral compass, but when it came to waterbending, this man was a force to be reckoned with. His control was almost unmatched, and his moves were fierce. He could take on Korra, his own brother, and other top benders without breaking a sweat. But only one waterbender surpasses him, and I'm pretty sure you know who that is. Coming in at number 2, we have Ming-Hua. Ming-Hua didn't even need arms to be one of the most dangerous waterbenders out there. Her skill was her power. Those water tendrils she wielded, absolute game changers. She was fast and very precise, and her ability to keep up with multiple skilled opponents shows just how adaptable and creative she was. The control she had over water, maintaining those fighting limbs while attacking, is just wild. Ming-Hua was in a league of her own when it came to innovative and aggressive waterbending.
I never thought I'd be so happy to see your ugly mugs again.
Great to see you too, Ming-Hua.
And finally, at number 1, we have the prodigy, the master, the legend herself, Katara. She's the waterbender who went from being a determined beginner in the Southern Water Tribe to an absolute force of nature.
Tora, I've changed!
Katara's journey in mastering waterbending is unmatched. She learned techniques that hadn't been seen for generations, allowing her to go toe-to-toe with some of the toughest opponents in the series. Beyond just combat skills, Katara's adaptability and creative use of her surroundings make her the strongest pure waterbender we've seen. She could fight, defend, and outsmart her opponents easily. And that final duel against Azula, absolute perfection, pure mastery at its finest. If there's anyone who embodies the heart and strength of waterbending, it's Master Katara.
Would anyone care for a rematch with Katara?
So, there you have it. My ranking of the strongest waterbenders in the Avatar universe. Did your favorites make the list? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed the ranking, be sure to check out my other videos. This is Mindbursters, and until next time, stay geeky.
I got my eye on you.
Water Tribe.